What is happening, everybody? So I'm going to be showing today the Panini Donruss Racing boxes. I'm pretty excited to show these, actually. I've probably opened roughly, I'd say, close to 6 boxes total. And for you NASCAR fans out there, I mean, these do give you a lot. You know, there's a lot to offer in these. These come with 7 Blaster exclusive lime green parallels in them. You get 7 packs per box and 8 cards per pack, as well as a chance at unwrapping 1 autograph and or memorabilia card per box on average. So yeah, these are really good boxes in my opinion. I've had pretty good luck with them. I pulled a couple numbered cards. Here's a Bobby Labonte 94 out of 99 auto. Here's a Chase Elliott numbered card out of 199. Let's see here. We got a Stephon Parsons 75 out of 99. A Darrell Waltrip 27 out of 199. And a Tony Stewart 27 out of 99. As I mentioned in my recent video, I did talk about these and mention these, and if you haven't watched my last video, go ahead and go check that out. I did a review on a comparison between the Chronicles Panini Baseball and the Heritage Tops. So yeah, if you get any free time, go ahead and check that out. So yeah, we're gonna unopen 2 boxes of these, and I'll let you guys kind of see what to expect out of them. If you're a NASCAR fan, these are definitely some super cool cards in here. The lime green parallels are pretty cool. You also can get some Race Kings ones. You can get some Victory Lap cards. The memorabilias are pretty cool, I would have to say. And yeah, so let's break into these and see what we got. First box. Let's try to feel out possibly memorabilia card that could be. I know when I did pull the Bobby Labonte autograph, there was not a pack in particular that felt any thicker to me whatsoever, just because it's a basic card. And I would have to say none of these do feel that way. So you might get an autograph in one of these. So let's get started. Again, you get, I believe it is, you get 8 packs total, 7 packs per box, and 8 cards per pack. So let's start off with some base cards here. Brett Moffitt, Ryan Ellis. We got a Jimmy Johnson, Bill Elliott. This one's pretty neat. These are kind of the checkered-ish shiny look to these. These are really cool cards. Kyle Larson, Bailey Curry, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and we have an Elite Series Jeff Gordon here. Just see the back. And yeah, I just, overall, I think the art on these cards and just the inserts in them and, again, what they just in general have to offer is super cool, especially at the pricing. I know there's a hobby box version of these, and I think those come with a little more. I'm not exactly sure what they're priced at. I know these retail boxes are priced at, I believe, $24.99 prior to tax, and I believe closer to $30 after. So, but whenever I see a box that has a retail box, it comes with an autograph or mem card. I usually just kind of go based off of what catches my eye. And these definitely did it for sure. This is my first time opening any really NASCAR boxes. A couple weeks ago, I first started opening them, and I was pretty pleasantly surprised, which is, you know, I've opened, say, roughly 6 to 8 boxes of these. So, yeah, I mean, they're pretty cool cards. Mike Harmon, Tyler Ankrum, got a Clint Boyer. We got a lime green parallel, Brandon Jones, Sam Mayer, Cole Moore, rated rookie, Jesse Little, and a Kyle Larson under the lights. These cards are also pretty cool. Come with kind of that checkered look and glow to it. Pack number 3. All right. Start off with some base cards. Austin Dillon, Zane Smith. We got a Terry Labonte. Race Kings. These are also pretty cool cards. I am a fan of these. Not too much to them, but I just think, you know, overall what they did to these cards are very cool in my opinion. Got a Jimmy Johnson, a Joey Logano, Race Kings. Another pretty cool card. Another Joey Logano. Kyle Busch, Optic. And a Chase Elliott round of 16 card. Not bad. Would definitely be curious to see what all autographs do come in these. I know there's some Marvel cards in here, but I have not pulled any out of 7 to 8 boxes total. So I'm guessing the chances on those cards are obviously a little more difficult to pull. So we got a Ryan Vargas, Kyle Busch, Carr, William Byron, Dale Earnhardt Jr. I think the optic prisms on these are pretty darn cool, I'd have to say. Mike Harmon, Garrett Smiley, Joey Logano, and a Rusty Wallace under the lights. And I did, he actually is my favorite NASCAR driver. The first, I'd say, roughly, I'd say about the first 3 boxes I bought, he's who I was going after and trying to look for. I didn't know what all these contained, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. And I didn't open any NASCAR last year, so again, it was kind of a, you know, a hit and miss kind of buy for me. So yeah, when I pulled, and I will be showing those a little later, some other cards that I've pulled, as far as relics and just other kind of cards that I've pulled. Yeah, I pulled quite a few of him, so that was pretty neat as well. Got another Brandon Jones base, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch. Do not have this one yet. It's pretty neat looking. Tyler Reddick, lime green parallel. Got a Jimmy Johnson, a Brittany Zamora, Michael McDowell optic card. It's more of the basic look to it. Still pretty neat looking cards. And a Tyler Reddick action pack card. It's kind of look more like a comic design to these. Pretty neat. Alrighty. Believe the one after this might possibly be a mem card. Kind of felt it one more time and it would feel a little thicker, so we'll see. Sheldon Creed, Corey Haim, Denny Hamlin. There's another Race Kings card for Denny Hamlin. Joey Logano. So we pulled a Mason Massey out of 199. I got 187 out of 199 in this one. John Hunter Nemechek and Rusty Wallace. Pretty basic optic one, but hey, I'll take it. Still a cool card to me. Again, I'm pretty impressed with all the cards that did come in this box. You know, this was a new pull for me a couple weeks ago, so yeah, I was definitely intrigued with what I've opened. Alrighty, so I do believe this will either be we have not pulled our mem card yet, or autograph. So I do believe whatever that is will be in this one. Got a Kyle Larson, Sam Mayer, Kevin Harvick, and we got Eric Almirola for our relic card. And for those who have not opened these, I do believe that is part of the tire, race car used tire. So yeah, it's still a pretty neat car. The enclosed race worn used material is guaranteed by Panini, so yep, it's pretty cool. Pulled a few different people in these. And I have only pulled one autograph still, so, and I have yet, like I said, to pull any of the Marvel cards that say, you know, you do have a chance to pull. So I'm guessing that those are, you know, a lot harder to pull. Denny Hamlin, Race Kings. Tony Stewart, Optic. Pretty neat looking. I've not pulled that one yet. And a Jeff Gordon Championship Drive. And I have pulled this one. It's pretty cool cards overall, again. Alrighty, so that is going to be it for the first box. We will move on to the second. I was really surprised opening these. I opened the Donruss basketball and baseball. The baseball did okay for me. As I mentioned in my previous video on the baseball cards in general, this year has not been great for me as far as that goes. The Chronicles Panini baseball box I opened yesterday did kind of catch me by surprise. It is the best box that I've pulled as far as baseball goes. Donruss, the Donruss baseball ones I pulled, I think I pulled a Ronald Acuna Jr. Marvel card, and that is the only Marvel card I got out of that. And then I did pull an auto, but I do not remember exactly who that was. I do have the card next to me here from one of the cards that I pulled yesterday. It's a Max Kepler memorabilia card. It's a pretty neat card. It's kind of like, you know, clear coated, and it's got a good little design to it. So yeah, I mean, it was better than I anticipated, that's for sure. So I will take it. Alright, let's move on to box 2 here. I would overall have to say in general, you know, for me in particular, these have been the best cards for me this year. I spotted them at my local Target, and I figured why not. Said, again, I, you know, buy stuff based off of what catches my eye outside of hobby boxes, obviously. And for retail, these do give you some really good pulls. I mean, these compared to the Donruss basketball especially, I pulled a auto of Daniel Tice out of that. Nobody crazy. And I've bought in a total of probably 3 to 4 Donruss basketball mega boxes. I was only able to get my hands on one baseball at another one of my local Targets. So I'd say out of the one baseball I opened, you know, it was okay. You know, with the auto and pulling, you know, a Marvel. No, those also come with some really cool inserts and stuff. So it's just really, you know, based off of luck as far as when it more comes to retail, in my opinion. But these, I will say, in general, probably have been my favorite pulls this year, just because there's a lot to offer in them. So, and I'm a huge fan of the Prism cards as well, and the optics. Those are really neat. So we will fill these out again, kind of get a feel for, not sure what that sticker is. I've been getting these in every box. I'm not exactly sure what those are. I do believe that one might be it. I'd really like to see if I could pull another auto, especially after pulling, you know, 8 or so, you know, 6 to 8 boxes. I would really like to get another auto, but hey, I can't complain. I think the relics that come in these are still really cool. So yeah. I think those of NASCAR fans would truly enjoy these, especially because they have some of the older racers, you know, and I just, you know, with having numbered cards in them, I have not seen one below 99, so I'm not sure exactly if there is or not. There's, you know, quite a few to offer in this, so, yeah, I haven't really looked over everything. Like I say, I have not pulled the Marvel one, any of them for that matter, so. We got a Joe Graff Jr., Haley Deegan, Dale Jarrett, Race Kings. It's a cool looking card. Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace, Ryan Newman, Race Kings. A Ryan Preece, Haley Deegan action-packed card. So it's more of a base modeled one. I definitely, after buying these this year, I would like to see how these do on a year-to-year basis. I think that once more people get their hands on these, I think they'll be pretty surprised, because that's how I kind of was at initial thoughts. Is when I saw them, it kind of took me a couple days to buy them. But again, when I see anything guaranteed in it, it's just kind of a must for me. So overall, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people will like these, especially fans of NASCAR, most definitely. Kyle Busch base, Kobe Howard, Kevin Harvick, got a Tyler Reddick lime green parallel here, Riley Hurst, Martin Truex Jr. I have pulled tons of him, more than enough. We got a Chase Elliott optic, more of a base card. And then we got another Chase Elliott. This one is going to be an action packed, and it is going to be that checkered hollow look to it. think they did pretty cool with these cards too, giving it that kind of comic look. It's pretty detailed card there. We got a Ryan Blaney base. We have a Kevin Harvick base car. These are pretty cool. I'm not sure if they have any, you know, hollows to these cards or not, or just different looks to these. Haven't really pulled any of those, I don't think. Not many. We got a Kyle Larson Race Kings. Terry Labonte. We got a William Byron. Alex Bowman. Pulled quite a bit of him as well. Martin Truex. Here we go again. Like I said, I've pulled so much of him. And then a round of 16 Kurt Busch with a green border to it. Gold foil on it. Pretty neat looking card in general. Alrighty. Natalie Decker. Justin Haley. Brett Holmes. Brandon Jones. Lime green parallel. I really like those. They're pretty flashy, I would say, most definitely. I think Prism did really well with the NASCAR packs. A Ryan Blaney Race Kings. Cool. Ryan Truex. A Jeff Gordon Optic. So pretty cool. And then a Alex Bowman Under the Lights. I'm a pretty big fan of these ones. I think it's just really cool they include the car as well. And I think the detail is really flashy on these. So that's some pretty cool cards. Okay, and then all these sort of feel the same, so we might get lucky with an auto in one of these. I'm not going to make any promises on that, but we'll see. Daniel Suarez, Bubba Wallace, Carl Edwards, another Bill Elliott Optic, Brett Moffitt, Tony Stewart. Pulled this card yesterday. I thought the look of this one was actually very cool for a base Optic card. Martin Truex Elite Series. I'm not sure if I've pulled this one yet or not. All in all, good little pack. 2 more to go. We are still looking for the auto and or memorabilia. Alrighty, Jesse Little, Michael Annette, Mark Martin. Have not pulled this one yet. It's pretty neat. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Optic. It's going to be a Prism one. It's got the lime green parallel borders here. Not all of them have that, you know, full face of lime green. But yeah, still really cool card. Alex Bowman, Haley Deegan, Austin Dillon base Optic. And then we got a Kevin Harvick Under the Lights with the gold foil checkered line and green borders. So these do come with color borders on them, so that's pretty neat. One to go. So this is going to either be an auto or memorabilia. It is going to be a mem card. Like I say, I don't mind pulling those. The only thing with pulling those is just, it can kind of be the same way for autos too. Repeat pulls. So we'll see. Josh Berry, Jade Buford, Dalen Hart, and our relic is going to be Eric. I believe I'm not for sure on that one. But this one's pretty neat, actually. It shows the number right here. I have not gotten one like that yet, so that's pretty neat to see. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think the relics in these are still really cool. I mean, again, for a retail box, enclosed, race, worn, used materials guaranteed. So, and I know in the basketball ones especially, they come with relics, but I know that I've pulled some, and on the back they've said that it's not given to any worn by any specific game or event in particular. So that kind of you don't really know if the jersey is really worn. Almost like it's kind of tricky. That's why I like pulling the ones that say that on the back that they are guaranteed by Panini. That always makes you feel better. So we got a Sammy Smith, a green border Jeffrey Earnhardt, cool card, a gray Galding optic, and lastly we have a Kevin Harvick championship drive. Pretty neat. And this one is okay. So my my overall thoughts on these cards are still very high. Like I say, I haven't opened one box yet that I've haven't been a fan of. You do get base cards just as you do in anything else you open, but these have a lot more to offer, and I think the pictures they've put in these cards in general, they've done really well with. Even the optics, even if they're not a parallel optic or a hollow optic or whatever it is, I still think the cards in general, even the base cards, just the pictures on them, I think they did really well with. As well as these action pack cards, even the basic ones with the gold foil is still really cool. Race Kings are another one that I'm a pretty big fan of in these. So I'm going to go ahead and show some of the other things that I've pulled out of the other boxes. This was one from today. I got a William Byron game relic. We got a Eric Jones. This one is not a race day, so this one was kind of different to me. It was just a more standard style. And then here's some of the race day relics that I've gotten. Chris Boucher, Jamie McMurray, and Michael Annette. So yeah, those were the relics, and then some other neat cards I've pulled out of previous packs. Here's the same Rusty Wallace, actually. I'd pulled another one of those today. A Rusty Wallace Race Kings. Had to sleeve that up. Another Rusty Wallace, and this is an Elite Series model. This is just a base card of Rusty. Jeff Gordon Championship Drive. I do believe I pulled another one of these today. Again, on this Richard Petty, was a pretty big fan, even though it was a base optic. I just thought the picture that they inserted in this was pretty neat. So, and then lastly, pulled this one yesterday, actually. It's a Race Kings Jeff Gordon, and that is going to be a #1 optic. So yeah, I mean, it really just depends if you know, would rather go, obviously pay more for a hobby box. You're going to get more cards, obviously. Um, you know, these come with 56 in a box, but you can get 2 of these for about 54 after tax, I believe it was. Um, yeah, and they haven't let me down yet. I truly do think these cards are very interesting, and that's why I love to keep pulling them. There hasn't been a lot of cards this year that I've felt that way with. Baseball especially. I pulled out one box yesterday in my last video, as I said. That was, I'd give it probably a, you know, 6 out of 10. I'm not really sure the values on some baseball boxes this year, especially not being in the hobby boxes. I'm not really sure what you can pull out of retail boxes and, what has value. I do know the Marvels, depending on the ones you pull, have decent value to them. So yeah, I haven't really done my research on these cards as far as value goes. The numbered cards, I think within, the 99 range are obviously going to be your best bet. Pulling any numbered card is pretty cool, but, this one was pretty neat to pull. Bobby Labonte, I got a 94 out of 99 on that. Autograph is guaranteed by Panini again. So yeah, I mean, these are, just very cool cards and all. And I think for those NASCAR fans, just like me, that were kind of new into pulling into these, I would definitely recommend. They're a very fun rip, and I just think in general you'll have, just fun opening them. For the money, it's a really good product. So again, if you have not checked out my previous video, when you get the time, or if you get through time to check that out, go ahead and check that out. It's a pretty cool video. I did pull the Max Kepler on there, which I was not expecting at all, so that was pretty neat. And yeah, again, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for sticking around with me and checking these out with me. I was really excited to do this review. I know I'm probably not the first, but yeah, thanks for sticking around with me, guys, and have a great day.